Hey guys, welcome back to Explorers of Sky Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Let's rearrange the words just a little bit. Last time we were told that we needed to track down some criminals, and well, we had accidentally tracked down a criminal and defeated the evil Drowsy. So today we're beginning another day here at Wigglytuff's Guild. So let's go ahead and get a move on. The smiles will not go for miles. Go fuck off, Pokemon. Yay. Alright, am I allowed to be normal now, Chatot?
Ah, you two! Let me give you an assignment for the day. Look at the jobs on the bulletin board and the outlaw notice board. Do the list of jobs. That'll be it for the day. Understood? No shirking your work, okay, fuckers? Well, if you understand, then get on with it.
Alright, so today is finally the first day that you're allowed to do whatever the hell you want. Just like in Blue Rescue Team and Red Rescue Team, at some point you don't have to be doing story missions for a bit and you get forced onto being, fucked up. Here's Team Tasty again. What's that? You want me to explain how the bulletin board works? No. Oh, you're not interested. It's fun to do jobs, but incidentally. Hey, Wormpole, I was checking out this job on the bulletin board, but I found a great job. It's an easy job, plus it pays well. Sounds real tasty. Tasty? Sheesh. Anyway, now we're just allowed to do whatever the fuck we want. So, back to the first games, playing random missions for a couple of days until we're allowed to go back to playing the story mode. So, probably the best idea is to use the regular bulletin board. The outlaw board is sometimes fun because you can get a lot more rewards from it. But there's a lot of really strong Pokemon around, and randomly they'll just appear in dungeons. So yeah. Anyway, how the gameplay loop goes, if you don't know, you go up to the bulletin board and look at your jobs. You want to read them up pretty, thoroughly, so you know what each one does, but it'll tell you which dungeon to go to, and then what floor to go ahead and find them in. And then at the top screen, it tells you what you're going to be doing. So in this one, it says rescue a Geodude, rescue a Nidoran, and rescue a Nidorino. They're all in the Drench Bluff, so I'm going to go ahead and grab all these missions. Just go ahead and press A on them to kind of select them all. Then you go to your jobs list and actually take the jobs. Because if you go into the dungeon without taking jobs, you literally can't do anything. So I think those 3 jobs will do pretty well. So once you have all your missions, you go out to the dungeon and you go ahead and start rescuing people. Beforehand, I should probably place all the money that we got from our last mission in here, because I don't want to lose money. Money good. I don't want to lose it. I'm very frugal. Let's see, money. And then I'll see if there's anything to store away. I don't think we really grabbed anything important in that last dungeon, but it could have some kind of worth. Go ahead and store up. I guess, no, I'll take an apple. You need an apple for that belly to not drop down and die, so therefore, good idea to hold on to it. But yeah, once you're all set up for a mission, you just head out to the, place where you can go ahead and go out and do missions, which is, in this game, on the far right side after the guild. Then you'll select where you want to go. It'll show you next to, the thing's name, if it has missions there you've opened, and then you can just go out there. And the entire idea is to go from floor to floor until you find, an item you need to save, or a Pokemon you need to save, or you take a Pokemon to a certain place. And it'll usually tell you right when you enter into that floor if there's something there that you need to take care of. But if you need to go ahead and check, you can go into, I believe, others, and then check on mission objectives. And it'll tell you that you need to search for a Geodude, you need to search for a Nidoran. It also doesn't tell you some of their floors, so you need to be on the lookout. You need to be paying attention, because each time you enter a floor, there's a chance it could say, this is the correct floor. So, you gotta be paying attention. You can't just be walking around hoping to find something. You need to actually be paying attention, sadly. I hate paying attention, but, I'm gonna do it. So we need to go to floor 5 and 6, it said. And then I need to be looking out throughout the entire dungeon. Stun Seed. Throw a Stun Seed at an enemy to stun it, making it unable to act until it is attacked. Beware, eating it will stun you. Yeah, there's seeds that appear in the game that you can, chuck at people and they'll do certain things. Blast Seed. You can eat a Blast Seed to breathe fire at the target in front of you. To use it, open the menu and select from items and then select Eat. You can also chuck it at an enemy from really far away, and they'll eat it and explode. So, gotta pay attention to that. A Lileep has a yellow gummy. I should go ahead and grab that from it, because I need it. We haven't encountered any red gummies quite yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. You'll die. Don't worry about it. Nice thing about going into weaker dungeons is that, now I can go ahead and kill everything in here in one hit. That's a good yellow gummy. If I could find a red one, I'd give it to, Seraphine, but we haven't found one yet. Yes, my IQ has increased. Don't tell me how eating, like, this shit makes me smarter. I'm just gonna guess it's like performance-enhancing drugs. We always like ourselves some performance-enhancing drugs. Especially the ones that are shaped like gummy bears. Maybe it's just like the gummy bear from the epic Gummy Bear song. We're eating his children, and therefore they are giving us their knowledge. You've reached a destination floor, so I can go ahead and check my objectives. And you just go from floor to floor, trying to find Pokemon that aren't evil and sending them back home. Yep, this is where the Nidorino is, because it's not listed on the thing. And when it says this is a destination floor, that's when you know it has something on here. I don't believe the first game ever had an alert like that, so it's really nice to be able to be told, like, oh, this is the place you need to start going to. Yeah, there's a lot of things that were added into the game by, you know, it being a sequel that I think are just, like, great quality of life features, like, you know, that thing. And there's also now the physical special split. In the first game, it did not have the physical special split. And if you don't know what that is, it's a moment in Pokemon where originally Pokemon moves were associated with a certain, like, attack type. Like, all water-type moves would always use a character's, like, special attack, where rock-type moves would always use a Pokemon's regular attack. The problem with this is that some Pokemon had, stats that were used for, like, types that didn't associate with it. Like, a Pokemon like Flareon, I would not like to leave the dungeon. I want to continue the exploration. Pokemon like Flareon that had a really high regular attack wasn't that great because all of its stab attacks, being fire, used only its special attack, and its special attack was relatively low. So, Pokemon like Flareon did not... Ooh, is this an Oranberry? Isn't it? Wait, if you look closer, it's not an A, it's an E. This is an Oranberry, lookalike item. You should always check the item information, make sure you got the right item, and not one of these sneaky lookalikes. Yeah, that's a new addition. Fucked up items that don't have the right name. That literally just troll you. It's funny, though. It is funny. But yeah, Pokemon like Flareon were not able to use their best effects throughout most of the game's life cycle. But once you reach Gen 4, the physical special split made it so that certain moves would be known as physical or special, which physical moves would use the attack stat, where special moves would use the special attack stat. So, Pokemon like Flareon were able to be much more useful because there were physical fire-type moves now. So, the physical special split was introduced into the Mystery Dungeon series in this game. So, it is a big addition and a very helpful addition stats-wise. So, with the also addition of new Pokemon and new dungeons, there's a lot of things that the Explorers games adds into this series that are pretty good uses. Anyway, I found Geodude. You just walk up to a Pokemon that has the little yellow circle under them, and you just talk to them, and they'll help them escape the dungeon. But if you have multiple missions within a dungeon, you have to say no to leaving a dungeon, because once you, like, rescue a Pokemon, it will ask you if you want to leave the dungeon immediately. If you say yes, it doesn't complete all the other missions if you grabbed any of them. If you only had one, then yeah, you'll want to say escape from the dungeon so that you don't have to waste your time walking around. But if you have multiple missions, you want to say no so you can go to the next floor and rescue more Pokemon. And the more Pokemon you rescue, the more, well, you know, you complete and stuff like that. And it's helpful because there's certain ranks that you can go up in these games, and the only way to increase rank of your entire exploration team is to go ahead and complete more missions. So, if you just leave each time you complete one singular mission, you're not doing it all that efficiently. Another Oranberry, Pecha Berry, and what's this seed over here? Warp Seed. If you eat a Warp Seed, you'll be warped to a random tile on the same floor. If you throw it at an enemy, it'll be warped away instead. Sort of a useful item. Anyway, I'm going to save this Nidorino. Send it the fuck home. And now that there's no more missions in a dungeon, we can just get the hell out. Yes, I would really like to leave. So that's pretty much the gameplay loop. You go into missions and try and save people when you don't have, you know, a story mission going on. And then you keep doing those until a story mission happens. So, yeah. Thanks for rescuing Geodude. Yes, I will accept that and only get 150. We We got 15 Explorer rank points. These were all D rank missions. Some missions will go all the way up to like SSS rank, so that just denotes their difficulty. And the harder ones you complete, the more points you get, and the cooler items you get. Rescue another Nidorino, and I got 150 money. See, I got a Reviver Seed. Reviver Seeds are the godsend to this entire game, as if you die in a dungeon and have a Reviver Seed in your inventory, you get revived instantly. So if you run into a Pokemon that is extremely strong or a boss that like takes a really long time to kill, you want multiple Reviver Seeds to make sure you keep surviving. So Reviver Seeds are incredible. Reviver Seed was put in storage. I also got 15 points. Man, I love points. They're not all that helpful, huh? Just in ranking you up, and it takes a lot to rank up. Anyway, he gave me a red gummy. Useful for our woman. Useful for our woman, Seraphina. Seraphine. Anyway, give me the points. I don't know why I refer to as the woman. I have a horrible verbal tick of being sexist. Chew, 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 chew. Watch them chew. We should get some sleep, too. Let's make tomorrow another good day, Frozen. Okay, good night. Chapter 4, The Gatekeepers. We did like 3 missions in a row, which helps us skip a couple of days. The next morning, we had something interesting to happen. Up and at 'em! It's morning! Good morning, Frozen. Yes, I'd like... Oh, I guess I don't want to save, but I do want to save. I don't want to save, but I do want to save. Also, if you didn't notice in the bottom left, I added Shinx and Vulpix to the poster thing. I made this entire little backdrop behind all of the game screens by myself, so it just used sprites from the game and stuff like that, so it may look a little bit shoddy, but I think it looks nice. It gives you guys something to look at where it would just be black space normally. Yes, smiles go for high. Smiles get high. Anyway, something interesting happens today. Hey, you two! We need your help with something today. Diglett, I brought him. Thank you, Loudred. You two are doing sentry duty today. Sorry, I'm usually the one to do sentry duty. But today, my dad gave me his duty of updating the boards. That's why I can't man my post. It'd be great if someone could take over my sentry duties for the day. And that's why you're here. Please do a good job for me. Bye. We didn't even say yes. And they were just like, okay. And that's that. Huh? I didn't follow that at all. How did we get involved in this? Shut your yap. No more belly aching. Go do your duty. Oh, my head hurts. What are we expected to do, anyway? Climb down this hole and stand guard. You're on sentry duty. Sentry duty? You heard right. Sentry duty. We can't have suspicious characters coming into the guild. So we do station a sentry below the guild. Entrance to evaluate Pokemon visitors. When you first came, you had your footprint evaluated, right? My footprint? What do you... Pokemon detected. Pokemon detected. Whose footprint? Whose footprint? The footprint is Vulpix's. Footprint is Vulpix's. Ugh. Oh, now I remember. There was a weird hole in front of the gate. I stood on the grate and then someone shouted up at me. It was startling. Okay, so we should climb down this hole and then what? A tunnel down there leads to the sentry's post. Diglett burrows through and pops out on the underneath of the sentry post. How do you expect us to do that? I don't really know. From the sentry post, Diglett inspects the footprints of visitors and identifies them, then informs me. Then I decide if the Pokemon is suspicious or not, and open the gate if he passes muster. If he gets some mustard. Okay. It's just like a little bit of an exchange at the gate. He's like, you got your mustard? Bidooft's like, yep. So that serves as the guild's gatekeepers. That's the gist of it.
Look, all you have to do is inspect the footprints of the visitors, then tell me what Pokemon they are. Alright, understood.
Yeah, I guess I understand.
Good, then let's get to work. Buck up and do a good job.
Anyway, this is the one part of the game that actually uses the stylus, so you're gonna understand the gameplay style as it goes along. Yeah, it's pitch black in here, Frozen. We'll have to feel our way. Well, we should be getting closer to our sentry post. Oh, there it is. I see light, Frozen.
How's it going? Have you taken position at the sentry post?
Yep, we're here.
Good. Pokemon visitors will step onto the grill above the sentry post. Identify them by the footprint, then inform me. Got it?
Yep, we got it.
Good, let's get started.
Anyway, point of this game is that... Okay,
Look at the footprint on the top screen, okay? Then identify the Pokemon. You can only get 2 wrong, okay? Seraphine, keep an eye on things. Here comes a Pokemon. Check its footprint and tell me what it is.
okay, so... Gotta be a Doduo. The footprint is Doduo's.
Here ya, come in, visitor. Yep, looks like you're right.
Anyway, the point is that you see a footprint on the top screen, then on the bottom screen it gives you a bunch of options for Pokemon. You have to try and guess really quickly what type of Pokemon that is, and the faster you do it, the more points you'll get. As time goes on, the Pokemon's name only will appear, then their like actual face, like their model, then like their actual footprint. So the point is to know Pokemon and what their feet look like, so whatever. And be able to do this really quickly. And the faster you do it and the more points you get, the more shit you get at the end, because you get rewards at the end. I don't know why, but I've gotten really good at this minigame. I'm really good at this. So, goes to show, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky and Time made me into a foot guy. I don't have a foot fetish, but I know Pokemon's feet like the back of my head. Which is really weird to say, and this game caused that to happen. That's just weird. Anyway, let's keep going. Riolu, probably. It's probably a Riolu. It's like a dog paw. But anyway, yeah, this is just how it goes. You just gotta guess feet. It's really weird this game wants you to do that. It's really weird, but... Like I said, this game made me good at guessing Pokemon feet, which is, you know, not a good thing to say out loud. Not a good thing to say out loud at all. Anyway, probably Politoed. Looks like a frog's foot.
You look like a fucking frog.
Yep. Alright, let's see what we got next. Ooh. Probably Sandslash? Because it's got, like, sharp feet. It could have been Shieldon, but I think Shieldon's feet is more round. I think your feet are round. Ooh. Not... Okay, so it wasn't Rhyhorns, it was Pincers. He was going to be my second guess. Anyway, let's see. It's time for the final Pokemon. Ooh. Lombre? Zangoose. Okay. Because he has claws. That's very similar to Lombre's foot. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Seraphine and Frozen. That'll do. Now get back here.
But yeah, that's pretty much the only part of the game that uses the stylus, so... Not many DS-oriented touching minigames, which is actually good in my situation because I do kind of like the drawing features of the DS, but it never works well when you're playing an emulator. Good thing I'm playing on real hardware with an actual 3DS, so I can actually tap the shit out of it, which makes games like Pokemon Ranger and Draw to Life, if I ever play Draw to Life, which I definitely want to at some point, much easier to play, so yeah, I'm thankful for that. But if you play it on emulator... Thank God this is the only part of the game that uses the mouse.
You worked on an honest day, you two. Let me review your, Sentry performance. Huh? Well.
I fucked up his voice. It's not sounding how it did.
What? Fuck. Your results were completely perfect. You fucking idiots.
Wow, I'm incredible.
You identified every visitor correctly. Excellent.
We did it.
We'll reward your effort. Generously, I might add. You all deserve a especially large reward.
As reward for a job perfectly done, Frozen's team received $500. In addition, the team also received a Joy Seed. Joy Seed was sent to storage. We also got a Ginseng. I don't really know what those do. And that's not the end of it. The team also received a life seed. The life seed was sent to storage. So many rewards. Can you believe it?
Keep up the good work.
Bah. There's only so many like points in this game where you're allowed to do sentry duty, but if you can pull it off well, a lot of cool things. A joy seed literally allows you to level up, and a life seed gives you more health. I don't think the life seed glitch exists in this game. Back in Red and Blue Rescue Team, there was such thing as the life seed glitch, which allowed you to like RNG manipulate a lot of the game and make your HP like 0. So it's a very weird part of the game. I don't think it exists in this one, but who knows? We should get some sleep too. Let's make tomorrow another good day, Frozen. Okay, good night. I hate good nights. Am I talking about diapers? I don't know. Why do I know what those are? Because for some reason during December, I kept on getting fucking ads on YouTube about diapers. Like, relentlessly. Like, it kept talking about diapers and stuff like that. And I don't know why. I kept on saying out loud, like, I don't have a kid. I'm not a fucked up weirdo. I mean, I'm a weirdo, but I'm not a fucked up weirdo. In the same way as a fucking adult diaper weirdo. Like, literally, that's just... I don't get it. There's probably a way to get it, but I don't get the whole fucking adult men wearing diapers unless you are literally fucking senile and shitting your pants. It's like, I don't get it. It's fucking weird. But yeah, I don't know why I kept getting fucking ads for it, but it was relentless. Like, I was watching YouTube on my TV, and it was just like, every 5 seconds fucking diaper ad, and I do not get it. I think YouTube's trying to communicate something to me. Either I need to be a diaper lover, which I'm not doing that at fucking all, or I need to have a kid. And that ain't happening right now. So I don't know what YouTube is up to. Anyway, just thought I'd make that clear, I guess. Also, I worked in, like, sort of childcare, so therefore I know what those are. Also, I worked at Walmart, so I had to stock that shit. Why am I trying to explain how I know what diapers are? I don't know. I just think it'd be funny. Anyway, the next morning. Up and at 'em. It's morning. Yes, it is. Good morning, Frozen. What a horrible morning it is. Anyway, let's go ahead and save the game. Let's see what today has in store for our feline and fox friend. Are foxes canines? Or I think they're their own thing. They're not like dogs and they're not like cats, so I don't really know. And 3, smiles go to hell.
Okay, Pokemon, go fuck yourselves.
Hooray. Alright, shout out, what do we have today?
You two. Let me give you an assignment for the day. Look for the jobs, damn it, and do the fucking jobs, assholes. Well, get the fuck out of here.
I want to, like, not have him talk as much. Because the more he talks, the more it hurts my brain. More it hurts my soul. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what we got here. We got a bunch here. We don't want to do the find escape orb one. I always hate finding the item ones. Because in the first game, sometimes you get missions where it said find a certain item. The problem is that item would never be in the dungeon, so you just waste your time going in there trying to find an item that will not spawn because it's all RNG like dependent. So I never like, anytime I get a mission that says find something, I ignore it. I just never take it because I say fuck it. I don't know if they changed how it worked in the sequel. I just never take them. So either way, I'm going to go ahead and grab a bunch of them from Mount Bristol. Go ahead and get a bunch of C ones done. This should give me, like, maybe 20 Explorer rank points. So, hopefully I'd be able to rank up. I just want items. Anyway, is there anything cool I should drop? I could probably keep all this in there, but I wonder what's going on with these guys in the rock. We saw a weirdo over here. Right here, right?
That's right!
Okay. Don't know what's going on with those two, but I guess I'll just ignore them for now. We must go to Bristol. What is a Bristol? Is this supposed to be like a bristle? Could be bristle. I don't know. I don't think that's how that's spelled, right? I don't think you understand what that word means. I don't think I understand how existence work. Alright, punch the bird. This Starly. Why are Starlies so strong in this game? I don't get it. They're just really powerful for some odd reason. Anyway, what areas do I need to go to? I've picked up these missions and I don't even know where I'm going. I just grabbed them at random. It was like, oh, they're all for the same place. Okay, let's go. We need to go to floor 9. To Stick! Stick. Stick is like another throwable item like a Geopebble, but instead of like being thrown, they're like not instead of being chucked overhead, they're like thrown. They're hurled, I guess. I'm a hurl! But it's just like chucking a stick at somebody. Could you please leave me the fuck alone? Why is there so many Starly in this world? Why do you have to exist? Also, you can set thrown items like it said earlier, so go ahead and press L and R, and you just throw stuff. It is useful because it makes it easier for you to, you know, always pick out your throwable item if you need it. Because it can be really annoying sometimes just to grab more Geopebbles out of your bag. Alright. Attack! Attack! Anyway, we have to climb all the way through this mountain that we climbed through last episode. But we don't need to worry about catching a... It's kind of weird how Drowsy just took a small child with him to get into a hole. It's like, why not bring like an explosive to get through the hole? He really needed the small child to climb through a hole for him. I don't know. I mean, like, you know, I think he should be arrested not for just kidnapping and being a criminal, but also for, like, you know, some kind of sexual harassment thing. Like, it just doesn't seem good. It just doesn't seem good. Also, that's really rare. You never tend to spawn on top of the stairs to the next floor. That's a very uncommon thing to happen, but, you know, not unwelcome. Not unwelcome. It lets me get to the next floor really quick. Alright, where should I go? Probably up. And that is exactly where I need to go. It's just pebbles up here. I wanted to see if there were any really cool items, like, you know, a Reviver Seed in here. Reviver Seeds are incredible, and you need 5 billion by the end of the game, so... going to be very useful to stock up on those when you get the chance. Anyway, we're on the right floor. And exactly where the fuck he's supposed to be. Yes, you found Kabuto. I'm gonna send his ass back to space. I don't know why it has, like, Kabuto mail mark on it, but whatever. You gotta mark him. Mark him at Arkham. Alright, come on. Brutally kill him. Brutally kill him. Brutally kill everybody in the Krusty Krab. Lamau, okay. You know, Sporgle Bobble probably wasn't the best idea to do that. Spurgle, burble, burble, bobble, boo. Whatever the hell that means. It's time to blast. Gotta blast. Okay, I'm just gonna chuck some sticks at him from a distance, so he doesn't try and fuck with me. You can't fuck with me. Let's see. Up this way. We just need to find the stairs now. We already rescued the Kabuto, so all we need to do is get to the next one, so I can kill more people and save more people. But I really like to kill people. Sorry, I just have a fascination with death. The death of millions. Oh shit, Seraphine leveled up. Level 11. Ooh, what's she gonna learn? She's gonna learn Quick Attack. It's better than, you know, Tail Whip. It's not incredible, but it is somewhat, you know, worth it. If I do get the move Agility, we should definitely learn that move. As you learn, if you watched my last playthrough, you'll know the move Agility is incredible. Very incredible. Oh, did I forget somebody? I hope... No, I think I did the last floor. Yeah, I did good. I did good. I didn't forget anybody. I was on autopilot for a second, but, you know, it was good autopilot, because that's what I was supposed to do. But yeah, finding moves like Agility will be incredible. Dude, stop walking away from me. One thing I always find annoying is the people you have to rescue run away from you. And you can walk into them. It just becomes really annoying. But it's like, I'm trying to save you. And you're just trying to get yourself murdered. You're trying to get yourself murdered or trying to get me murdered by running away from me. So, it doesn't really work out well when I'm trying to save yo ass. Trying to save yo stupid ass from yourself. Oh no. Chuck a stick at the rock. Stick rock! I mean, that's what they do in Minecraft. You gotta hit the rock with a stick. There we go. Frozen leveled up. Can I... Nah. I was like, can I get an electric type move? And it's like, no. It's like, no, stupid. You have to still work with the fucking normal type moves because you suck. It's like, well, yeah, I suck, but like, could I not? Could you not? Let's see. I can't leave until I find myself. I found an escape orb here, which is rare. Rare to find the item that one person was looking for, and then not have the mission for it, but whatever. Whatever. Anyway, that's 3 missions done once again, so we can get the hell out. Get the hell out. Ding. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ding. I love that noise. Thank you for rescuing me. Oh, I got a reviver seed. That's all I ever wanted. I got a gray gummy. Not all that useful. And a gold ribbon. I think those get sold for a ton of money. That or we get some cool effects from it. Alright, what is Starly going to give us? A yellow gummy. That's useful for me. And we got some explorer points. It's something. Anyway, what do I get from you fucks? Okay, I got some money. And that was it. Congratulations! Team Breeze Sharks have went up a rank from normal rank to bronze rank. Number of items that can be kept in the storage has been increased from 64 to 96. We also got a citrus berry. Cool. Not that much, but it's more storage space. I can jive with that. More storage space could be useful. But yeah, this little outline that I made with the Shanks and the Vulpix and the logo on it, I'm pretty proud of it, even though it looks pretty shit. I'm proud of it. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter what you think, viewer, for some reason. Chapter 5, The First Official Exploration. The next morning. Up and at 'em, it's fucking morning, assholes. Oh, I don't want to wake up. I feel your pain, Seraphine. Anyway, I'm probably going to go ahead and end this episode right here. Next time on Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, I guess we're going to be going on our first official exploration. And before I end this episode, I want to thank all of my YouTube members, including the Disciples of Epsilon, Valric, Amber, and Phoenix. Without you all, this channel wouldn't stay afloat. So thank you for all your support, and I'll see you guys next time!